A major Social Security milestone has been reached, and we have a big announcement from the SSA. Take a look at this. Social Security hits major milestones for millions of people on Social Security. Take a look down here, according directly on the SSA website, saying you may see the change in your benefit with the payment received in August of 2025. So I'll let you know if you're on the list of these people who is going to get this change in payment August 2025. Also, we have this 5 Social Security changes experts predict could come in the next decade. One of them being the cost of living adjustments, making it a higher CPI, which means a higher COLA coming. So I'm going to let you know those 5 changes and give you some other important updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. So, what is this big major milestone? Social Security hits milestone for millions. More specifically, 3.1 million. So this is directly on the Social Security website saying celebrating our recent Social Security Fairness Act milestone and what it may mean for you. So this is directly affecting Social Security Fairness Act people, saying we recently celebrated a key milestone by announcing that we completed sending over 3.1 million payments totaling $17 billion to beneficiaries under the Social Security Fairness Act, 5 months ahead of schedule. The SSFA, Social Security Fairness Act, became law January 5th, and they identified a bunch of people. One of the big things here, though, if you received benefits between January 2024 and June 2025, had a pension from work not covered by Social Security, and your benefits during this period were reduced by the WEP or GPO, you should have received any back payments owed to you. Your ongoing monthly benefits should also have been adjusted by July 2025. Please note that since we pay benefits the month after you are due, you may see the change in your benefit with the payment received in August 2025. So that is just for people affected by the Social Security Fairness Act. So looks like it happened. I remember they said it was going to take a year. It looks like they worked pretty quick. They got the majority done pretty fast. Are you affected by the Social Security Fairness Act? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, have you received your back payments? Looks like August is probably the last time it's going to actually happen. All right, let's get into this. We have 5 Social Security changes experts predict could come in the next decade. So let's go over this. We're seeing Social Security is at a bit of crossroads. I would say Social Security needs a major change, and if anything, why not just make the benefits higher? Keep the Americans happy, have the retirees and people on disability, why not just pay them more? That's what they need. You have a lot of people who are struggling, why not just give them more money so that they can live with dignity? Let's go over this. Higher full retirement age. This is the first one. So the full retirement age is at an age when you'll receive your full Social Security retirement benefit you've earned on your work history. According to the SSA, the current retirement age is 67. But we're going to see what they're saying. So this is a bunch of predictions. They're saying that they're going to see it go from 67 to 68, and then eventually go from 67 to age 70, increasing it by 2 months per birth year for workers between 1964 and 1981. Under this proposal, anyone born in 1981 or later would have a full retirement age of 70. So probably with me being in my 30s, the age is probably going to be 70 by the time, or maybe even higher. Who knows? It could be 72 by the time it comes around, if there even is Social Security when I get older. We'll see. Tax adjustments. Number 2 here. Higher income earners might face increased payroll taxes or see more of their benefits taxed. Currently, only wages up to $168,000 in 2024 are subject to Social Security tax. The cap, known as the taxable minimum, means that any wages above the threshold aren't taxed for Social Security purposes. One purpose solution is to raise that threshold or remove it altogether to that so that top earners contribute more to the system. So they're saying that that might increase, but to be honest, this is what former President Biden ran on his 4-point Social Security plan. He wanted to scrap the cap, raise it to $400,000. Well, looks like it showed who's more powerful in this situation. The rich people said, no, we don't want to pay more Social Security. We don't want to pay more in taxes. Keep the cap where it's at. And that's what happened. So we haven't heard Trump talk about it, but this is literally what Biden ran on in his campaign and didn't even talk about it once during his entire presidency. All right, number 3 here, benefit formula tweaks. The SSA uses a specific formula to calculate your benefit amount based on average index monthly earnings. Lawmakers could revise the benefit formula to be less generous for high earners while preserving or even enhancing benefits for lower income retirees. So I like the sound of that, kind of like a little Robin Hood, be less generous for high earners and enhance benefits for lower income retirees. Since the majority of the country is lower income, why not help them out more than the richer people? Makes sense to me. Cost of living adjustments. So we have a measly 2.5% estimation of the COLA coming in, or what it is in 2025, which means an increase of $48 per month, which is barely anything. So looks like there may be changes to how the COLA is calculated, possibly switching to a different inflation measure, like the CPI. So yeah, they've been talking about this for a while, changing the CPIW to the CPIE, which would result in a higher COLA. Now, you could get a higher percentage every year. Another thing, it seems like a common sense fix to Social Security. Help people get more money. Want to have it tied to a different set of indexes as opposed to young workers like myself, have it attached to elders who have a totally different lifestyle. Makes sense to me. Alter Social Security filing strategies. So similar changes have happened in the past, saying that such as the elimination of filing and suspending, which was a strategy where a worker voluntarily suspends receiving benefit payments at or after their full retirement age. It's possible that Social Security could reduce what some people may perceive as loopholes in the SS code, saying that the agency could also make changes to other parts of the Social Security system, such as the reduction or elimination of spousal benefits, ex-spousal benefits, child in care benefits, or other Social Security benefits. So yeah, I guess they can make a change to all those. Now, what I would love to see is just an increase. We have, I think it's been over 9 Social Security bills, brand new, introduced into Congress just for 2025. How many of them passed? Well, technically the Social Security Fairness Act, but that was kind of rammed through forcefully. It wasn't like a peaceful vote between all Congress members. It was a totally different way that went through. But we would love to see an increase in benefits. We would love to see those who are struggling the most to get more money. They don't have to be completely rich, getting 6 figures, but I think a little bit more would help, especially since Congress members are making 6 figures per year. They have no idea what it's like for people living below the poverty line and how they're living. I think it should be the opposite, where people who are the poorest should make the decisions, not the people who are the richest. Anyway, those are just my thoughts. And that is all the news that I have for today. To hopefully cheer you up a bit, here's my Donut Bell's tip of the day.
Oh, sorry guys, I didn't see that. Can I tell you something? What I want to do is go to the moon. I need to go to the moon. Never mind. What do you want? Tell me in the comments below and see what you want. If you want to do something, then accomplish it. Do what you want, because that after you get too old to not do what you want. Oh, bye. The moon, bye.
If you haven't heard about the new bipartisan Social Security plan, plus some other important details, you're going to want to click this video over here as Senator Cassidy. I'm going to play you that video footage of him talking about this new plan for Social Security. So click that video now, and I'll see you in that video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.